They were trained, and they got nice. I told you they got nice checks.
I was going to tell you that. So end of the month, we had our first staff meeting. I implemented the bonus system. Oh, that was such a rewarding thing for them and me because all the hard work we did for the month.
Good,
It was awesome. It was awesome.
good.
I felt good. They felt good. They knew I appreciated it. And, I rewarded hard work.
Let me share with you one other little thing. It's unbelievably beneficial.
Yeah.
So remember, the salary gets them to do the routine job.
Yeah.
The statistics you keep, the primary statistic,
Correct. Yeah.
determines whether they're bonused or not. So it gets
Mhm.
them to do it at a high level.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's number one. Number three, they get a bonus for the referrals, and that keeps the new patient machine going.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. Number four, this is a nice little, this is just a nice touch.
Yeah.
Once a month, give them a little gift and thank them. Do it at your staff meeting, do it public.
Mhm.
Hand them. Now I'm talking about a little gift. I'm talking about a dinner for two at the
Yeah.
neighborhood grill,
Yes.
movie tickets. I'm talking about little. So it's not the dollar amount that matters. It's
It's
just
the
handing them something and saying thank you.
personalized.
I'm telling you. I just told you. You do that with your staff and then treat them with respect, and then continuing educating them on what you're doing and how you're doing it, so they feel like they have value. It's not a job.
Right.
No, they have value in what they're doing and helping people. It's not punching the clock. And that's how you create employee warriors.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
That's how you'll keep satisfied people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll implement that too. I'm just telling you that was the first time I actually implemented it,
Yeah.
and they felt appreciated. They met. It was awesome. It
Do
was
this
awesome.
too.
I felt good.
Hand them the check in the staff meeting too. Once a month, give the bonus check,
Yeah.
hand it to them in the staff meeting.
That's what I did. Yeah.
It gives them recognition,
Yes. Yes. That's what I
and
did.
it motivates the other ones,
Yeah.
everybody else, to go, yeah, man, I can make 200, 300, $400 or
Yeah. Yeah, it was awesome. It was
yeah,
so cool. It was such a good feeling. Uh,
yeah,
I've never done that before,
yeah.
and
And keep that separate. Don't
yeah,
mix the money.
yeah.
Don't mix your salary with the bonus.
No, no, no.
Make it real clear. This is the bonus.
Yeah,
And same with referrals. Hand them the check. Keep that referral check separate.
yeah,
Here's a check for your referrals. I appreciate it.
yes.
Once a month. And then the last thing that I did is once a year, take them to a seminar, one of the chiropractic seminars. And I usually did it down south. And I paid for their spouse's flight because I was already paying for their room. You want the spouses to be on your side?
Yeah,
Pay for the spouse to go to the seminar, and they go golfing or they go to the
yeah.
beach or whatever. They will love you. And the seminar you go to one of the chiropractic seminars. What I did is I just went to one of the Parker seminars, like whether it was in Vegas or Florida. They like Vegas, women like Vegas and Florida, generally speaking, the beaches.
Yeah.
That's what I paid attention to. And then I had him go to the I didn't want him going to the weird classes.
Of course, of
None
course.
of the weird classes. It was
Yeah,
just the basics on answering the phone, or are especially the motivational stuff.
yeah,
When they
yeah.
have motivational speakers, those
Uh-huh.
are the classes I want them to go to. I'm telling you, that's off the charts. They're not used to anybody helping them like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And you will have fantastic employees. They'll go out of their way for you when you do that. And by the way, you already know when you hire somebody and they don't fit the bill, you'll know in 30 days. You'll know their attitude, their focus, their
Yeah.
diligence, and it'll be less than 30 days. You know, when you know you got somebody that's not going to work out.
Oh yeah.
But
No, that's
that's how you
good.
want to that's how you want to take care of your good employees. You want them to be anchors. You want them to stay there. You want them to be invested. I can't tell you how many times I came into my office. I never remember my two anchor employees ever calling in sick, ever. You know how valuable that is alone for a
That's
small business.
huge. Huge.
And I remember coming in uh, a couple times when they weren't supposed to be there. The office was closed, but I came in just to do some work. And I remember I caught them there a couple times. They came in their own time to catch up and do some work.
Wow.
Didn't ask them. And I remember having to tell them to go home. They'd come in like with a cold, sniffling and stuff. And I'd say, no. I say, you need to go home. Just take the day off. That's the kind of employees you create. And you know, you start with knowing how to hire, you know, the good ones first. So we have our checklist of everything to hire, but that's how you blossom them. Train them, educate them, work with them, bonus with them, referrals with them, take them once a year to a seminar. It's like a little vacation for them is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And bring their spouse, pay for their spouse's flight. They're going to be in their own room anyway.
Hmm.
To them, it's like you're paying for their vacation.
Exactly. Exactly.
If you don't take the spouses, you'll get a lot of resistance. The spouse won't want them to go because they think
Exactly.
hanky panky's going on.
Right. Right.
When you tell them you pay for the spouse, and I gave them money for dinner, you know, lunch and dinner. But when you pay for the spouse, say, hey, I'll pay for your spouse. He can come down. I don't make the spouse go to the seminars at all.
Of course not. Of course not. Yeah.
They go, hey, I pay for your spouse. They're totally on your side. Now they love you. You're not the money grubbing doctor anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I tell you, I learned that. It took a few years to learn all this, but especially just that little monthly handing on movie tickets or dinner for two or, actors theater or, yeah, I mean, we're talking about stuff under $50,
Hmm.
just that little. It's amazing when you just hand it to them, say, hey, I just thank you. I appreciate it. We had a good month. I just want to thank you. Whatever kind of month you did or didn't have.
Yeah.
It's just recognition. I just want to thank you. Here,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, that's all part of management, keeping people, and they come in. And then of course, the importance on educating them on what you're doing,
Hmm.
phases of healing, the biomarkers, and it totally elevates their purpose, especially telling them what you don't do, you know.
Yeah.
I would also teach them the difference, with this thing called a subluxation physiologically, and then, the bad part about how it affects the marketing. Here's the reality of it, in the real world.
Right.
So that's why I got a lot of referrals from my staff members. They just trusted me.
Hmm. Hmm. Tell you what, I feel good how I practice. I like how I practice, and I'm confident in how I practice, you know. And so, implementing this, that elevated purpose, self-rewarding. Man, it feels good. This is the type of practice I always dreamed of having, you know.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.